Bro, the U.S. government is just one big joke, one big game. I mean, just common sense solves these little issues or these back and forths, and they just troll us to death. Just watch the video. Here's the new thing.
The White House dialing back President Trump's own words today. The president calling several Democrats in Congress, most of them veterans, traitors in a post, and then in another post saying this is punishable by death after they put out a video telling service members they can refuse, quote, illegal orders. The White House was asked, in this environment, what is the president suggesting? Here's Rachel Scott.
Tonight, President Trump criticized by members of both parties after calling 6 Democratic members of Congress, quote, traitors, and accusing them of seditious behavior punishable by death.
Representative.
It came in response to video released by the lawmakers, all of whom served in the military or in U.S. intelligence.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
In the video, the lawmakers reminding members of the military they should not obey illegal orders.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
The lawmakers did not specify which orders they were talking about, but the president enraged, posting a flurry of messages on social media saying they should be arrested and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand, adding, an example must be set. The president then writing, seditious behavior punishable by death. And he reposted a message from another account that said, hang them. George Washington would. Democrats accusing the president of inciting violence.
This puts all of our lives in jeopardy, right? What are we all doing right now? Democrats in the Congress are on the phone with their chiefs of staff, beefing up our security for this weekend and next week, because the president has a lot of unhinged supporters out there.
I can just feel the Republican side closing their eyes, closing their ears. They don't want to hear it. Well, let's see what Speaker of the House Mike Johnson says. Mind you, this guy's supposed to be freaking unbiased, right? Supposed to be for the people. Let's look at this fraud, freaking walking piece of crap, Mike Johnson. Let's see his answer to this.
What I read was he was defining the crime of sedition. Okay, I don't. That is a factual statement. But obviously, attorneys have to parse the language and determine all that. What I'm saying, what I will say unequivocally, that was a wildly inappropriate thing for so-called leaders in Congress to do, to encourage young troops to disobey orders. I mean, think of what the threat that is to our national security and what it means to our institutions. We have got to raise the bar in Congress. This is out of control and is wildly inappropriate. And for a senator like Mark Kelly or any member of Congress in the House or Senate to be engaging in that kind of talk is to me just so beyond the pale.
All right, let's go to this lady might be at the top of my shit list. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Press freaking secretary lady, right? Just throw the picture up right here. Whatever, Miss Levette, whatever her name is, right? Let's see her response to this. Let's just watch the video.
This morning, President Trump accused 6 Democratic lawmakers of seditious behavior punishable by death. Just to be clear, does the president want to execute members of Congress?
No. Let's be clear about what the president is responding to. You have sitting members of the United States Congress who conspired together to orchestrate a video message to members of the United States military, encouraging them to defy the president's lawful orders.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
Oh, it gets worse, man. Miss Levette doubles down in her ignorance, guys. She doubles down, and she knows for a fact that she's trolling us all. Just lying to our face. Why did you switch the story up and then start freaking trying to brainwash Americans? It's unbelievable. Because people are going to run away. People are going to run with, yeah, they was trying to stop people from telling ranking officials not to follow orders. You know, that's what, a lot of Republicans are going to do. They're going to read storylines and not know the truth. Continue. Let's watch her dig even deeper. Be careful. You may drop your IQ a little bit. Let's watch this.
1.3 active duty service members in this country. And if they hear this radical message from sitting members of Congress, that could inspire chaos and it could incite violence and it certainly could disrupt the chain of command to signal to people serving under this commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, that you can defy him and you can betray your oath of office. That is a very, very dangerous message, and it perhaps is punishable by law.
The president and the vice president, for that matter, have accused the other side of encouraging political violence. Isn't that exactly what the president is doing when he says that members of Congress should be killed?
Why aren't you talking about what these members of Congress are doing to encourage and incite violence? They are literally saying to 1.3 million active duty service members to defy the chain of command, not to follow lawful orders. Every single
can refuse an illegal order, which
but
is
they're suggesting, Nancy, that the president has given illegal orders, which he has not. Every single order that is given to this United States military by this commander-in-chief and through this chain of command, through the Secretary of War, is lawful. To suggest and encourage that active duty service members defy the chain of command is a very dangerous thing for sitting members of Congress to do. And they should be held accountable, and that's what the president wants to see. You will hear more about that later. Thank you.
You misquoted Democrats in that video. That's actually not what they said.
So I can make these videos all day long, every day, and this is not to make you go either side, Democrat or Republican side. I'm telling you, if the Democratic side was in and I was seeing this left and right, I would make videos about this. But this is the most obnoxious, ignorant. They're going to take us all to hell. They are. I'm just letting you guys know. A lady like that, this is why Trump loves these people. They're just as ignorant as he is. And she has an attitude on top of the being ignorant part. I can't stand this lady. What? I know y'all see this. Damn.